Welcome back to another episode of the Will Hill Show. Today we have two professional actors. No. That has been the word of the day. We just finished recording a soon-to-be-out web series that the man behind the camera, Curtis, wrote. These are our two actors. If you guys want to introduce yourself, ladies first.
I'm Kanisha. I play Denise.
I'm Jaquan, and I play Will.
Y'all didn't have to say who y'all play. Y'all selves right now. Y'all out of character.
Okay.
But the web series is called Will and Denise.
They need to know who they playing.
I mean,
Let them know.
That's not their persona no more to me.
Let them know.
So what do y'all think? Y'all like, this is your first time acting, correct?
Well, I did what they call virtual theater now. So
Don't count that shit.
Okay. I'm finna play with his ass for this whole fucking podcast.
Hey, I don't count that shit. I can't be like, I started doing comedy virtually. Like, you know what I'm saying? No other stand-up comedy will
I can put it on
that.
my resume, so I'm gonna say it.
Hey,
I did virtual theater.
Drop your credentials.
I did one, and I have another one that I'm doing currently.
What was
but
it?
This is my first film, so yes. You said what was it?
What was it? Yeah.
So one was a Christmas Lou You Dig. It was like a rendition of A Christmas Carol with what's his face? And
Ebenezer Scrooge.
That one. Yeah, I played Chris Present.
Oh, okay.
And the other one is like what's it called? A court thing.
Oh, okay.
So.
It's scripted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. And then we got the real professional actor here. Man, go ahead and drop the credentials. Tell the people who you are.
Wait, hold on. You gonna let too far with that?
No, I felt like he was trying to throw shade. That's why.
No.
The real professional.
No. It's just because that's been the word of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Professional.
It has.
But
We're all professionals.
My man got some credentials though. He's been around the block, man. Tell the people what you been.
Yeah, I've been acting for like 7 years now, and am I where I want to be at? Hell no, but
I asked you to tell the people what have you been.
I'm getting it. All right, so what I've been in, I started off doing like extra work. Like I did like extra work on Empire, Chicago PD, Chicago Fire, and I got into like student films and short films and web series and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got this web series. I got another one coming up in the summertime, and then I'm filming this short film sometime this month. I don't know when.
Surprise! Be on set in 2 hours.
Right. So I got some stuff going. I'm taking, this little acting class or whatever. It's a semester long with some people out in LA. Obviously, it's virtual.
Right.
So
So you gotta catch a flight right after that.
Yeah, it's people I worked with before. I actually went out there and did a seminar in 2018 with them. And it's a 5-day seminar. I loved it.
Yeah.
They cutthroat as hell out there, but
I feel like sometimes you gotta be though. Like when it comes to trying to get something done right, you can't sugarcoat it, right?
Yeah.
Because one, I feel like that person won't learn it. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference from being like bold and getting straight to the point than being a rude ass. You know what I'm saying? You could be like, hey, look, do this, do that. This is how you do it, right? Like, oh no, what you doing? Suck ass. Yo, ass ain't gonna never be an actor. And I got some coworkers like that. I do loss prevention, and they treat some of the new people like that. And they're like, oh, you suck. You're gonna be good at loss prevention. And they be like, oh, that's to make them want to do better. I'm like, that is not how you do that. That's not how everybody take the motivation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody learn differently, and it might work for some, but to me, that won't work for most. And it's like that is not conductive of a productive work environment.
No, I'm completely like a big believer in the law of attraction. So I feel like if you pour negativity into somebody, then that's what they're gonna get you back. So you gotta lift people up, motivate them in different ways.
I feel like shit like that come back though. You know what I'm saying?
That's the law of attraction.
Like, no, for real. But because at some, I got one coworker who just think he got everything, right? And he don't need the world for nothing. I told him he's too damn selfish. Like, you ain't got to give out no handouts, but to point somebody in the right direction costs you absolutely nothing. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, you go learn. Like,
I mean,
you go learn.
The way I deal with people, like,
hold on, technical difficulty.
Which mic pull up?
Mine.
Oh.
I gotta restart the audio.
Hey, I just got that shit.
Yeah, it's fine.
I put like
All right. And we back, Jack. All right. I forgot what I was saying.
No, so basically, like, when it comes to people like that, what I do is I just sit back and be like, all right, I just proved their ass wrong, then had their ass looking dumb as hell when I did what they said I couldn't do.
Oh yeah, no, I mean most definitely that's the end game. But,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why? You know, say law of attraction. Why put that out there though? You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta put nobody down and hoping that they rise up. That's ass backwards. Like,
yeah,
get out of here. You know what I'm saying? What was y'all? How much you want to talk about the web series, Curtis?
I mean, shit. I feel like anything outside of like what actually happens is fine.
I don't know if I can contain myself like that, so we gonna skip it.
Okay.
What y'all think about my behind the scenes work though? Because I did the behind the scenes for it.
It was okay.
It was cool. I mean,
You've been pulling my leg all day, y'all. Okay, so
I didn't touch her.
Oh shit,
All right, fuck it. We finna jump right into another topic. So, I've been saying a lot of stuff with people talking about platonic friendships. And a lot of people say they don't work. A lot of people say they can. You have to be open. You have to be truthful. Blase. What do y'all think?
the fuck is
So,
You don't know what
platonic,
platonic friendship is?
you mean
No.
like between man and female?
Right, of opposite sex. Two people of opposite
Sex or no sex?
I don't think. I think once you have sex, you cross the line to being a platonic friend.
Okay.
To me.
I've never
I agree.
heard that word
Platonic
before.
is friendly. Friends.
Okay.
Just friends.
Just
Non-sexual.
Curtis, can we get the
basically.
official definition of
shit.
platonic?
Yeah, so it's basically like intimate, but not sexual.
Right.
It's like
If you can Google it.
yeah, that's what the definition is.
Oh, damn! Really?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
It's like it's
He like, I know.
intimate,
I got it.
affectionate,
I get it here.
but not sexual. That's what platonic.
Okay.
Right. I mean, me and Curtis have a platonic friendship.
But I mean, what's considered intimate and affectionate though?
Intercourse. Once you cross that intercourse line of sex, to me, you're no longer a platonic friends.
So you telling me basically, what somebody of the opposite sex, you can like kiss on them and shit like that? Because that's intimate.
Yeah. No. So again, if that's past your line, you know what I'm saying. If you consider that to be sexual in nature, then that you're no longer platonic friends. You know what I'm saying? Like people who are like into like polygamy or polyamorous or whatever, they might say, "Oh yeah, you can kiss whoever, but just no intercourse." You know what I'm saying?
So just for just to be clear, intimate doesn't necessarily mean kissing. So it's more so like you could say an intimate gathering is a small group of us, we close and we have a conversation.
Okay.
In a space where where we
Are close in like vicinity, right?
So it's not intimate is not necessarily a word that means sexual or it's touching involved. It's just close.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's again up to your interpretation. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. To me, whatever. If you was in a monogamous relationship and that partner did something that you didn't like, then you know what I'm saying. You shouldn't. To me, you shouldn't be doing that with a friend. Now, a lot of people say that like platonic friendships don't exist. Like they just don't. Male and female are naturally attracted to each other, right? And my major thing is platonic friendships only work when one person's ugly. Like,
Wow.
that's to me. I mean, and
I can see that.
if that person is not attractive to me, I won't call nobody ugliest. You know what I'm saying? Because what I might not find attractive, somebody else might. What I find unattractive, then yeah, I can be most definitely friends with a female. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't find you attractive. There's no way it's going to happen. And vice versa. If a girl completely find a guy unattractive, y'all can't hit. I don't care what
Yeah.
I don't care what you do, how much money you make. If the girl seriously don't find you attractive, it's just not going to happen. Don't get me wrong, there's some gold diggers out there who will suck it up, get their pussy wet, go ahead and get fucked, for the money. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, a decent woman, there's no physical attraction.
Yeah.
Not gonna lay down, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And vice versa. Even though a lot of girls like, oh, guys lay down with anything. I see some shit. But but again, if you have literally zero attraction, it won't happen. And to me, that's the only way a platonic friendship would work.
Okay.
Well, one of the only ways.
I mean, I can agree with that. I mean, yeah.
Do you have female friends?
No.
Not none close.
No, none close.
What about you? Got male friends? I feel like a lot of girls have male friends, but they be gay. And
I agree with that. Most of them do. Like, if they be like, I got a male best friend, I'm like, all right, he probably gay.
Right. That'd be the first thing like come off my head. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really do guys like kicking with studs. Like,
hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got a friend that I grew up with. We've known each other like 20 years. All his friends are fucking studs. I'm not even bullshitting.
Kind of remind me of Big Job.
Cool as fuck. Known him forever. But I was like, bro, you the only nigga I know that got studs as best friends.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't...
One of them studs end up pregnant in his kids. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, man, we
studs.
sipping on that yak. hey, girl, don't you got a vagina?
They both at the.
He'll be like, hey, I'm
at the
finna
baby
go
shower
out.
wearing Burberry shirts.
Right, they both got on Burberry shirts and matching do-rags.
Like, he'll be like,
we
all
both
right,
did Eddie.
I'm going out with some of my female friends. I was like, all right, how they look? Oh, they dykes every time. That's like, I just got to a point where I just stopped asking. I'm like, okay, she probably gay, so I ain't even gonna ask him about it. So that's how it is with him. So
I mean, you think platonic friendships could work though at all?
I feel like they can.
Yeah.
I actually will want male friends, but it doesn't really work well for me.
You have to. I feel like you
Why
have
you
to
say
draw
that?
that line
Because
early.
everybody wants to fuck me.
You have to draw that line early. You know what I'm saying? And it only works
And then they just disappear.
But again, you have to find that person completely unattractive though, not to hook up with them. Because I had a female friend, and she quit talking to me because she realized I didn't find her attractive. And it was one of the only females I was going because I had no intention. Like, she just didn't do it for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I find nothing about you attractive. Let's hang out. Like,
like what you saying, the only thing that'll make me do that is, like you said, she gotta be ugly. Cause I know I'm not gonna
right,
be attracted to her.
You don't
or got
arouse me in
anything
no way,
to
shape,
her.
or form.
Yeah.
Like, nothing about you. Like, the way you dress, the way you look.
Yeah.
Your whole scent. Nothing about you turns me on. So it's like, that's to me, it's like, I don't know. And, okay, say if y'all started to date somebody and they had a platonic friend. You trust it?
That depends.
Not right off bat, no.
What? I feel like it's the other way around. You have to trust it right off bat.
I don't
To
know.
me, if you get to know somebody, you know what I'm saying, so you are starting to get integrated in their circle, you have to trust what they say off the bat, no? Or is everything
you
sus?
don't have to.
Is everything sus until proven innocent?
I mean, I wouldn't automatically be suspect about it, but I would
one eye
just
open.
be one of those just because motherfuckers be like, oh, that's my friend. They be exes and
That's my brother.
Actually, that's my baby mama. What the fuck?
What you think?
No, I couldn't trust it at first. I gotta fill it out first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just how I am.
Tough.
Come up to me and be like, "Oh, babe, I got
a
friend, a male friend," and I just instantly be
I know people.
I just be like, all right, who is he? How you know him? Start asking all them questions and shit. And then if I hear something in there that don't make me mad, I'm like, okay, cool. Or she'd be like, he gay. All right, that's even better.
I know people that have legit male friends, but I know someone that has been intimate with somebody and now they friends and they legit friends. So I believe it can happen. It just doesn't happen for me. And I don't even push it.
So you think
more.
people can go from an intimate relationship, a sexual relationship, to being just friends?
Yeah, I mean that was
happen.
10. We was in high school, when
that
they.
shit tough too. Fuck y'all, man.
Yeah, I mean it is hard.
I'll be honest, I hit once. The worst come to worst. I'm trying to do it again.
Yeah,
I feel that.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Without.
I don't feel like it's likely, but I feel like it's possible. It's one of those things like.
Again, maybe
when it happens, it's probably like the exception, but it's not.
Maybe it depends on when the relationship happened, right? Because as an adult, if we hooked up, I know what turns you on. So I'm gonna do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But if it was in high school, you don't know shit in high school. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? You just kind of pulling out and poking around and hoping to go in. Like,
which is awful.
You say what?
Right.
That's exactly how it happened.
Yep.
How was your first time?
Oh, I remember it like it was fucking yesterday.
Was it?
It was cool. I mean, it was
Say what?
cool.
You say he opened himself up to them.
I mean,
tell me about it. What happened?
all right. So pretty much, we went to
He
a
said, I
house.
walked in the room.
We went to a
Young
house.
Jodeci.
Went to the basement. Her parents was there, but I ain't give a fuck. And so we went in the basement, just chilling. Do that foreplay shit, starting off.
I mean, was this something y'all already was doing?
Nigga, you was doing
No.
in high school?
Yeah.
He said 2 plays. That's it.
Getting prepared for it, then it just happened. And I was just like, damn, like, I just lost the shit. Like, I'm like, this shit. I'm like, damn, this shit really just happened. Like, I literally left her house smiling like a motherfucker.
I bet.
Then I remember what song came on.
Damn, it was good.
It was Beyonce Countdown that came on the radio, and I literally sat there and blasted that shit. I was so happy. I was
Mommy, that was some good shit.
Yeah, I was like, that was good for the first time. I almost remembered the date. All I remember was December.
What's the date on Mean Girls? What is it? October? Is it October 5th or some shit? Whatever. Anyway, how was your first time?
It was alright.
Did you remember the song?
Mine was
no
December
songs.
2011. I don't know the exact date, but I know the year and the month.
Okay.
I can give you that.
How would you rate it? How about that? Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best.
Terrible. Like, you saying terrible.
Horrible.
I mean,
I don't know. Like it could have been worse. It wasn't nothing like.
Don't sound like it was good.
It wasn't.
It's your first time. Come on.
I mean, you can't
It was one
really
of
say
things that
what's
just
good when
happened.
it's your first time.
I mean, I'm saying, how does it compare to now?
Oh, well, you didn't say
if
that
I compare
part.
it to now, in a comparative sense,
Yeah, compare your first
I
time
would give
to.
it like a 1.5.
I'm gonna compare next after she done compare hers because I didn't get that part.
No, go ahead. She said about a 1.5. Comparing to your relations now, how was your first time?
Shit, now compared to this,
Right.
I wasn't shit compared to the shit. That's
Nah,
so
play. It was
like
good enough. You remember the song.
Okay.
that. Look, the first time.
Wait, time out. Curtis, how are you not doing foreplay for your first time?
I wasn't doing fucking foreplay. Penis was hard already.
So you don't be wanting to set the mood or nothing?
No. First time. Let's separate that. Yeah, let's separate that from now. How would you rate your first time compared to the way you have relations?
I was terrible. She didn't get no fun out of that shit. I guarantee you she was.
She probably give you a 1.5 too, huh?
Hey, I guarantee she did 1.5. If she was on your podcast and saying her story, she'd be like, this nigga suck.
1.5 stars. Do not recommend.
Bush cooking and everything.
Whew. I don't know how people have like just one sexual partner.
You say you don't know how?
Yeah. Like people who hook up with somebody in high school, that's it. That's the only person they've been with their whole entire
They
life.
learning it.
No, I mean,
That's like eating one food your whole entire life. Don't get me wrong. Hey, no. Don't get me wrong. Look, live your best life, right?
Not food.
If I'm a professional fat boy, I'll compare everything to food.
he's a professional.
And say it on my Instagram. Follow me, Simply Just Will on all platforms. But no, seriously, it's like your mama gave you oatmeal, all you eat is oatmeal. That's how you know, right? Then you go to your friend's house and get chicken. You be like,
Oh, this shit is fucked. Like, right.
Nigga, wait, hold on. My mama said there was only oatmeal out here, nigga.
Right.
So, like, I know people like that, though. I know a person. I don't say people. I know one person. They, high school sweethearts.
Mm-hmm.
They only had sex with each other. Well, she has.
Keyword. She has.
He know. He watching this shit. I'm probably going to call Susan shit. But, I ain't saying no names. Yeah, that's the only person that she hooked up with. And, like, she just thinks it's fantastic. I'm like, how do you know? Like, but in that same sense, when you said, that, to me, that type of talk is dangerous, right? Because then, how do you ever know when to stop, right? Yeah. How do you know if you got a good thing if you're so worried about all the shit you haven't tried? It's like, you have to be mindful. You know, everything in moderation, right? Yeah. Got to be careful.
I mean, I get what you're saying, because with my first, I thought that was going to be the one.
But
But it wasn't. But it wasn't, and, you know, me being in high school, I'm like, shit.
How old were you?
I was 16 when I lost it.
How old were you?
I was 17.
How old were you, Curtis?
13 or 14.
Damn. You started early.
That's why he was. That's why he's trying to stick.
High school.
Yeah.
Got lucky.
I got lucky.
Don't sound like she
I
did.
went without it for a long time afterwards.
Oh, so right, you 14, 13, 14, relax. How about the ass?
Man, I got some stories.
Tell us one.
I mean, so, like I said,
all right, you know what? I want to hear your worst sex story.
My worst sex story?
Your worst sex story.
Okay. I got a few, actually.
Why it look like memories popped up in her head?
Hey, shit.
So,
she said, which one?
All right, so I'm going to tell y'all.
You know what happened went through her head? Do I really want to put this nigga on?
Kentrell Jenkins.
All right, so I got one that's like an actual sex story and one that's almost a sex story.
Nah, I want to hear your
all right, so this what happened. I was in Thailand. I was over there studying abroad.
Don't tell me she had a dick.
No. No. Hell no. No, that's not what I'm going to say. But anyway, I was, no.
Bangkok.
Hell no. Y'all tripping.
Nah, go ahead, bro. I'll fuck with you.
So, I was leaving this massage parlor or whatever. I'm just walking. This lady just walked past. She said, how are you? I said, I'm good. She said, where you going? I'm going home. Can I come with you? I looked at this bitch like, what? I was like, whatever. I kept walking. She following me. We get on the train. Bitch expect me to pay for her ticket.
Damn. Like, all she did was speak to her brother.
Yeah. I'm like, no, you paying for your own shit. You trying to come with me. Right. So we go back to the dorm, sneaking her in there because we're not supposed to have women in our dorm.
This shit's on left already.
And so I was like, all right, you got to hold on. I got to make sure ain't nobody out here to see us. One of the guys was out there, but he ain't getting no fuck. Mm-hmm. So he went upstairs, let her take a shower and shit. I took one. Next thing you know, we get to fucking. And I didn't know I was fucking the bitch in the ass, but I was. And the reason I knew was because I'm like, I'm sitting there going, I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? I'm like, wait, hold on. Did she just get out the shower?
What episode is this we're talking about?
And so,
when y'all see Will and Denise, y'all know, so, y'all get that reference.
I'm just like, this bitch dirty. I don't think she cleaned herself.
That bitch turned the water on and sat there.
Like after that, I got turned off and it was over with. I kicked the bitch out and that was it. I made her leave because that shit was bad. Then she had the nerve to ask me for some money after that.
How you gonna be a dirty prostitute? Like, get out of here. Get out of here.
So that was my worst sex story. That was I never.
You're right, bro. I don't think we need no other stories.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
I guess mine was like in the car. It was just awkward. I had bought some cheap ass fucking condoms. I don't know why the fuck I was buying condoms.
The Durex joints.
I used to use those. Durex was the shit in high school.
Trojan, but they was like
knockoffs.
It was a lot of them in a pack.
Big box.
Hey, I had that Derrick pack too.
It was a lot of them, so I was like, okay, I was just at Walmart to just grab those. I didn't know no fucking.
You by yourself?
Yeah,
Oh.
I was just, I was
that's
just Walmart shopping. I was like, I'm gonna grab some condoms.
That sounds like a group thing to get a big pack, the value pack.
Yeah, I'm all about saving and
It's Sam Club for condoms.
So yeah,
You still got the bitches.
Them bitches was just popping, and it was just awkward. Another time probably it wasn't that bad, but I might have peed.
You peed? Boy, hold on.
You told me you squirted.
I thought I came, so.
Oh.
Early days.
So yeah.
She was still trying to
I
figure
didn't know. I was like,
herself out.
And then I was like, at the end, I was like, that's like tinkle. But it was probably.
Hold on, I gotta take this call. All right, my bad, y'all. I had to take a quick phone call. My job called me, and I have to answer sometimes.
Don't say your job name this time.
Huh?
Don't say your job name this time.
I did.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah, I know. I fucked up. Whenever I fuck up, you got to go back and edit it and bleep it out. But I appreciate the hard work you do behind the camera, Curtis. Thank you. All right, can you please continue with your horrible sex story?
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
All we got to you bought condoms.
No, she talked about.
I said
yeah,
about
did.
condoms. It was just awkward because they was just popping and shit. And
they kept breaking?
They just was breaking because they were cheap as shit.
Damn.
Like
Yeah,
we
they
went
were,
through
but they was the cheapest motherfuckers
6
back
or
then.
7 of them probably, and it was an unsuccessful. It was very
Right
unsuccessful.
now, she had got an infection because the condom broke and it got stuck up there.
Hey, I had that happen to a bitch I fucked one time.
What do you be doing?
I don't know. It's like the condom did a flip and I don't know what the fuck happened. That shit was crazy. I was just like, what the fuck it goes? I don't know. She was like, I think it's inside me. I said, yeah. So she pulled that bitch out. I said, what the fuck? That shit was crazy. That was the first and the only time that ever happened.
I ain't say it happened to me. I just know somebody.
Oh, man.
Stuck up there.
Jeez.
It was an effect.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's a foreign object. And your body's gonna.
And so
fight it.
since it went in her and it looked like it kind of, flipped over or whatever. I don't know how the fuck it did that. But anyway, since it got stuck in her, I was like, hey, sure, you need to go take a plan B because I ain't trying to have no kids right now. And she went and took that motherfucker. She did. I didn't think she would, but she did.
She paid for herself?
She paid for it herself and everything. I ain't do a goddamn thing.
Drop
I just
that
told
50.
her. Yep. I just said, go get that motherfucker. She went and got it, and that was it.
Just like a nigga.
I heard about like pharmacists, but when they had it behind the counter, not giving it to people because it wasn't like within their religious belief.
The pharmacist?
Because
That has to be
Plan B was behind the counter at first.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was.
And you had to go through the pharmacist to get it.
Oh, I
And
know.
It was a few.
Oh, you know, huh?
it was a few pharmacists who was like, oh, I don't believe it. You can't get it. I'm like, lady, if you don't
If
sell
you don't give me that shit, I'm gonna go to a different pharmacy.
You imagine you go there, like, hey, can I get that Mucinex? Oh,
You
no,
want me
you
to
just
get a
suffer.
plan B or an abortion? Which one? The
An
fuck?
abortion is a lot worse.
Luckily, I ain't never had no scares. Like, none.
I had plenty, but no babies. So
Right. You got
let's
kids?
thank
I
them.
don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
Y'all plan on having kids?
I mean, I do. Yeah,
Yes.
I want like 4 kids.
You want 4?
Yeah,
You got siblings?
yeah. I got a brother and a sister.
So it's 3 of y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Yes,
Yeah.
on to about 6.
I'm sorry. Wait, what?
Yeah, that's all.
I said yes. I want about 6.
I
I'll
never-
settle with 5. I'm getting old.
I never thought I would hear a woman who would want more kids than I did. Because every woman I said for, they like, damn, that's a lot.
I mean,
Damn.
we live in a different age, though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Our grandparents had big families. They was
10,
like
12
it
brothers
was,
and
it was like
sisters.
10 minimum.
Yeah.
They was playing the law of averages.
Baby
Both my
boomers for
grandparents
real.
have at least, I want to say, 8 to 10 siblings.
Yeah. Yo, like I said, they was
It's ain't no
playing.
better. It's ain't no better.
They was playing the law of averages. One of y'all gonna be successful. Like, I'm gonna have 10 of them. One of them gonna do something.
Right.
Make us proud.
That's a horrible average.
All right, with y'all being actors, what role y'all think y'all could go back in time and do and make better?
Let's see.
I don't have a clue.
I mean, I could say all of them. And the reason I say that is because I lost weight a couple years ago, and all those I was like way bigger than I am now. And I feel like if I go back and do it with the knowledge that I know now,
Right.
I would make the scenes that I did a lot better than what they were. Because when I did those, most of those, I was still fairly new.
No, I was talking about like in a movie, any movie.
You said that we did?
No, any movie.
Oh, any movie.
Any movie.
So ask the question again.
With you being an actor, what movie in the past that has been already made or whatever you think you can go back and be in and make it better?
Oh, Bad Boys for Life.
You think so?
Yeah.
Who you kicking out?
I would probably be one of them people that was in the that little squad or whatever. What was they called? I forgot what they was called, but anyway, I would take one of their places. Probably the guy that Will Smith had got into it. He called him a bitch and shit like that. I would want to take his place because he was funny, and then I liked the role that he played.
Think you'd ever get like starstruck?
It's crazy you say that because I don't think so. And the reason I say that is because I used to work for the Bulls. I was a ball boy. So
yeah.
I've already been around like famous people.
So you didn't get starstruck then?
Well, yeah, at first, but they told us like in orientation, don't be acting like you a fan. You work for these motherfuckers. You're not a fan, so you gotta act like they just a normal person to you. So at first, during orientation, I seen like Luol Deng and a few other players. I was like, damn, these motherfuckers tall. And on top of that, I'm like,
I don't think I get starstruck over Luol Deng though.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm like, damn. At the time, he was good. He was
prime. He was like the Lamar Odom for the Bulls. Let's relax. Let's relax.
Yeah, but I mean, I've seen like, obviously, I told you I was an extra on like Empire. I seen like Terrence Howard and shit like that. I mean, at that point I had already been working for the Bulls, so I'm like, okay, it's Terrence Howard. That's cool, but it's not like, damn, that's I'm like super excited.
So you get a role and you act next to Denzel, you ain't gonna be starstruck?
I mean, at first I'm gonna be like, damn, that's Denzel, but after like a few minutes, it's just like, okay.
I'll get kicked off the set. Because I'll be quoting all his shit. You
motherfucker.
Boy, I swear to God, I'm like, King Kong, hey, security, let me go, shit, let me finish. On me.
I mean, so yeah, I might be starstruck like the first 5 minutes, but then afterwards, I'm like, okay.
Gotta get professional.
Yeah, pretty much. Gotta get professional.
Gotta stay professional. Well, in our day and age, I hear a lot of people talking about, we kind of touched on it earlier about, being polyamorous. Y'all think that shit gonna work? Y'all think that could work?
What's that?
Having multiple partners.
No.
I mean...
You just say no?
I said,
oh.
Because I was thinking of...
no, I don't think
polygamy.
so.
Polygamy, missed. But
So, I'm not really sure the difference if Curtis polyamorous and polygamy.
It's a no for me, but to each its own.
It's a no for pretty much everyone, honestly, because a lot of my exes, they wouldn't have did that shit, and just women that I met, they just be like, no, I've probably met like maybe 1 or 2 women who actually was like, oh, that sounds kind of interesting.
That's not my experience.
Oh, so basically, polygamy is when, let's say, you married and you got multiple wives.
Mm-hmm.
Polyamory is, I guess, more so
both.
The female.
Yeah, y'all both in a mutual agreement of and being involved with
An open relationship.
Yeah.
Right. So I guess polygamy is like marriage. The man, whatever.
They're both. They're notes for me. So.
Yeah, I couldn't fuck with that with the whole marriage thing. No, I couldn't.
No, I think.
Do you want me to turn on picking?
No, it's not picking it up.
And the reason I say I wouldn't fuck with it because I know if she was doing that shit to me, I would. I'm not saying that. If she was open to it, then yeah.
You couldn't handle your own hurt.
she was open to it, yeah, fuck it, okay. But I mean, if she don't like it, then fuck it. It's not gonna happen because I wouldn't want her doing that to me. So that's why I wouldn't do it to her.
See, I feel like it's a lack of communication. I feel like our generation, we're known for cheating on both sides. Like, let's be honest.
I've heard
you know what I'm saying?
that. Yeah, I've heard that.
And with that being said, sometimes it's just like communication what people want. Now, don't get me wrong, there's most definitely room for people to be 100% faithful and what's the word? When you're in a relationship with one person, I'm having a blank.
Monogamy.
Yeah, a monogamous relationship. Most definitely room for that shit. What is it room for motherfuckers to be polyamorous? I think so too. I think it's trust and communication.
Yeah.
And for it to actually work, it has to be without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like if we're in an open relationship, you have to be protected if you want to fuck somebody else. Right. Like, do you trust that person at least to be protected? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can go fuck whoever.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to hear none of this shit.
Oh no, I just like to play devil's advocate. I'm gonna argue a point when there's no point to argue. That's just me. Like, because I'm with him. No, as soon as I find out you taking another dick, that's your dick.
That's how most niggas is.
I'm the same way.
And I don't understand how y'all can be like that and y'all can't, like, there's no reciprocity. Like, y'all can't take it, but y'all with this shit out.
You know what? Like, I'll be 100. Never mind. I'll take that back. I'm gonna hold my thoughts to myself on this. Anything y'all want to talk about? Y'all think? Huh? I know. Y'all think Biden gonna be a good president?
Yeah, he gonna be better than Trump. I know that.
Yo, even with the executive orders all the executive orders he signed.
I think he's gonna be better than Trump. I mean,
I don't know.
I just say like with his experience, him already being in the White House and shit like that.
I think the political correctness is back, right? Yeah. And I think that's what we're comfortable with.
Yeah.
We went back to an X. That's
we went back to an X.
That's what we ever have a good president at
Hell
this
no.
point?
I mean, it's impossible.
Y'all
it's impossible.
think Barack was good?
I think the policies. Yeah, I think the policies that he put in place were good for the country, right? I think a lot of people are biased on that because they expect it to be good for black people. And you got to remember, I think I say this shit down in every podcast. Black people are such a small percent of the country. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If every black person could vote, and only half the white people voted, he still wouldn't have won. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, with 13% of the whole entire country. There's more Hispanics here, at least the ones who did the census.
At least the ones who legal.
Right. Who did the census. You know what I'm saying? So, like, this nigga's back there drinking my shit.
He still ain't brought me a shot.
Y'all want to go around?
Yeah, I want a shot for real.
But no, like, yeah, we're 13% Hispanic, make up 15%. You know what I'm saying? That's the ones who did the census. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, I just don't foresee it. You know what I'm saying? No one person of any type of leadership could just be like, all right, I'm going to do this just for black people. And you're not going to get in the office unless that person is in like a mayor or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Just do it when he get in office.
On a local scale. You know what I'm saying? Because he did a executive order for all schools taking federal funding. They have to accept kids whatever gender they identify as, and they can play sports, right? And it's been a hot topic for a long time about transgender playing the opposite sport. Like, if you're born a male, you're transgender to be a female, now you play female sports, but your body, your genetic makeup is honestly up to that point male. Mm-hmm. You're going to be bigger, stronger, faster, regardless, right? I had seen somebody had said that the top you fastest woman, she's a Olympian, right? Her fastest 400 meter was like 50 seconds. Let's say 50 seconds, something, right? There's 300 high school students that can beat her. 300 high school boys that can beat the fastest woman on earth right now. in a 400 meter. So you trying to tell me how is that fair?
Yeah.
It's not. It's impossible for it to be fair. It just won't be.
So I mean, like, I feel like whatever you born as, whether you want to have a sex
Be
change,
careful. They don't play. Watch what you say.
Well, like I was saying, I feel like no matter what you born as is the type of group you should be with. Pretty much what I'm saying is, like, if you're born as a guy and you want to switch over to a girl, but you still want to play football, they should let you because you still, like, have most of those male characteristics.
Yeah, so there's never... That's y'all's.
Okay.
There's never really instances of male to female transitions trying to play male sports. You know what I'm saying? They want to play what the gender they identify as, right?
Yeah.
Which I understand that way. But you never see a female transition to be a man compete in male sports.
Yeah, you haven't seen.
Not going to happen.
Yeah.
I take that back. You can compete. You ain't going to win. Like,
It's just
nothing going to stop you from competing. You won't win though,
right.
because you got transgender women breaking all types of records in sports right now because they have the genetic makeup of a male.
Of a male, yeah. So they gonna dominate that women.
I don't care how much you lift weights, you're not going to be stronger than me. Just not. Like,
Yeah.
not going to happen. Like,
Right.
I don't care how fast you are. You know what I'm saying? The fastest track run is going to be a guy who could dust you.
Yeah.
It's just the way it's made up. Y'all think
Right.
that's fair though? That now they can.
I don't know.
Biden had to sign an executive order saying that y'all schools who take federal funding have to let these people play these sports now.
I didn't even know that was an order he signed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I didn't.
Me either.
I think it's ridiculous.
I don't think that's
Totally
right.
unfair. And I might catch flack for this, but I think they should just have
their
a
own
transgender league.
Transgender league.
Get them
No,
their
for
space.
real.
They want their own space. Get them their space. 110%. Like,
Yeah.
that's right. Y'all. They won't share bathrooms, right? You got men's, women's, and then like open, right?
Exactly.
Because they don't want can't put this transgender on there,
Right.
but they want an open restroom, right?
Yeah.
Give them their own open place to play sports.
Yeah.
Now, is it enough for them to do that? I don't know. That ain't for
Oh,
me.
no.
Hey, that's the food. Is it enough for them to do that? I don't know. That's not for me to say. But when you can't do it both ways, it's not fair.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you can't do it both ways. It's just not fair.
Right. I agree.
What y'all want to
Yeah.
talk about? I feel like I've been talking a lot. What do y'all have strong opinions about? Got any hot takes? You know what a hot take is?
What about the Super Bowl? What you think about this matchup coming up?
What,
Nobody
they gonna
want to
win?
talk about the Super Bowl.
Or you can be quiet right now.
Yeah, so I mean, pretty much the Super Bowl and
Do you know who's in the Super Bowl?
No.
Do you know anything about sports?
Football players.
well,
Hush
no
your face.
shit. I'm going honestly. I don't know. It's a tough. I like Kansas City because I fuck with Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
But then again, Tampa, they playing in their home city. The first team to ever do that. So if they
home Super Bowl,
win,
right.
that shit gonna be like crazy.
I mean,
So-
just the fact that it's there is a
So
feat
honestly,
itself.
I really don't care who wins. It don't matter to me who wins the Super Bowl. But I mean, I guess I say I go with the Buccaneers, not because of Tom Brady.
Not because what? Yo, I am a strong proponent that football is the biggest team sport there is out there, right? Because in basketball, LeBron James can take any team to the finals, or at least
Yeah.
the conference finals. Baseball is a huge team sport, but
That's not mine.
one good pitcher could change the shit, right? You know what I'm saying? And so in football,
He just handed me shit.
there's only three. What'd you have?
I had garlic parmesan.
Maybe this is it.
He's dry.
Yeah, that do look dry.
What is hell the lid? Anyway.
It's like garlic parmesan, but it ain't garlic parmesan.
Try it.
Taste it and see.
No, the garlic parmesan thing was wet.
Wet.
It was wet.
Garlic parm wet.
Where's this place from?
Where is it from? It's Just Wings.
Just wings might fuck that.
I ain't never ordered that, so I didn't know how they go. Anyway, back to why, you didn't get yours?
This yours, right?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think Tom Brady did some amazing shit out there, and it was gonna be a great year just to see. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always wondered if it was Tom Brady or the system. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, what I can say now, looking at he made the Super Bowl, it was always a debate: was it Bill Belichick or was it Tom Brady?
Right. When I say the system, I mean.
And now looking at it, seeing that Bill Belichick is sitting on his ass at the crib now, and Tom Brady in the Super Bowl, that tell me, well, maybe it was Tom Brady the whole time, and Bill Belichick just, you know, he's a great coach. Don't get me wrong.
I think it take both.
Yeah, it take both, but it seems like it was more of a Tom Brady thing than Belichick. Because if that was the case, they'd be in the playoffs.
They would have made the playoffs.
And I mean, honestly,
they had Cam Newton.
Cam Newton's not a bad quarterback to me.
Sure?
He's falling off.
Sure?
He's falling off.
He's
falling off, but
I love Cam. I want him to do great. Like, I really do.
I just feel like it's a system that he can fit into, and that Patriots just not it.
I just feel like they won't let Cam Newton be Cam Newton, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
Cam Newton is a dual threat quarterback, but they won't. They always want black quarterbacks to play quarterback. Yeah. Don't run. Like what? You don't want to use? I can't use my athletic ability that y'all farmed from generation to generation to make me like this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all purposely make me bigger, stronger, faster. I can't use that. You know?
Yeah.
Nah, whatever, man.
And since we're on the subject of football, how about this Bears situation?
They all fucked up, bro.
Man, look.
They need a quarterback.
This is all I gotta say. They need to go get fucking Deshaun Watson, and it's as simple as that. They passed on him once. Yeah, they passed on him once.
Losing Mac.
I mean,
he changed
I mean Mac is good. Yeah, he's really good, but
they talking about it might take Mac and 2 first-round picks.
I'm cool with that. We need the Bears have never had a quarterback, not even when they won a Super Bowl.
So do we need one?
Yes, we need one. Because Nick Foles ain't gonna cut it, and Mitch, he's not consistent. Like 1 minute he going crazy, throwing 3 touchdowns in the game. Then next thing he doing 3 interceptions in the next game. Like
you're right. He never showed consistency. Not even when he was in school, college, he didn't show.
Yeah,
he didn't have an opportunity to. You know what I'm saying? But hey.
And if Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy want to keep their job, they got to do something. And I feel
care.
like
they paid.
I think they care.
Whatever. They get another job.
I mean, yeah, but they should just go with Deshaun.
It's like being a bad cop. You get fired.
This is pretty much like we thought they was on the hot seat this year. No, next year if they don't go to the playoffs.
Yo, I'm one of the people. I don't believe shit to 3 days after it happened. So
I'm kind of upset about my wings.
Yeah,
they that bad?
No, they just not
right.
right.
When you order something, you don't get what you thought it was. What happened?
Yeah, like
they just gave you plain wings.
They gave me some plain ass boneless wings. Like
you got nuggets.
Just like really though, like for real, like chicken nuggets. The fuck?
Hey, what do y'all think is black people's problem with therapy?
Can I get
with therapy? I don't know because I actually do therapy.
Yeah,
I just started doing therapy.
What about you?
A few months
I've done
ago.
therapy before.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I just started a little while ago.
My therapist was actually shocked. She was like, honestly, I didn't think you was going to stick with it. I swear she said that to me, and I was like, what do you mean I'm willing to give it a try?
Right.
I mean,
do you think therapy is necessary for black people?
I think it's necessary for people.
For anybody in general.
That need therapy. Like,
right, a lot of people don't think
a lot of black people
and you
do need therapy.
You don't necessarily need therapy to do it. Because it helps whether you need it or not.
Yep.
So that's how I look at it. Because I didn't think I needed it.
See, I feel like a lot of people when they say you need therapy, like you're fucked up in the head. No, that's not always the case. You know what I'm saying?
Some people just don't heal.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
And they don't know how to heal.
Right. So a lot of people hit therapy like, you crazy? Boy, you alright? Like, you hearing voices?
Right.
Also, a lot of black people is guarded like me. Like I ain't gonna ever go to a therapist because I can't trust them that much. I can never have that much trust in somebody to tell them shit that I wouldn't even tell my mom.
That's crazy. Because you telling me everything you told me you told your mom. You ain't never told me something you didn't tell your mom.
Mom, hey.
No, I mean I know you and your mama tight. Cause my mama tight too though.
You know I done saw weed before?
Nah, well, we've had other conversations. I ain't gonna put you on blast. I mean, me and Curtis, we were rocking together, about a year? We've been at least cool with each other. I mean, I feel like we got pretty close. We had like some deep ass conversations. I'm an open person. All it takes is a seat and I fucking just spill my fucking guts. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I do that shit on purpose. I'm weird. I might be a sociopath.
Not a sociopath.
No, for real, because I like to, I guess, dangle out the emotion to drag yours out, right? I ain't gonna give you my emotion for real. This shit sound good. You know what I'm saying? You thinking I didn't dig deep, but I do it to
I don't think it's like I mean, I guess if you intentionally do it, then it is a little sociopathic.
It is. That's my therapist.
But I think most people are guarded and don't want to like really.
You gotta speak up.
I think most people are guarded and don't really want to like, you know, put their feelings out there. I think it's kind of normal, especially in this generation. Like everybody got trust issues, so. But I mean,
So how did you get over that hump to go?
I didn't really have a hump. I mean, like my mama, when I was a child, she sent me to therapy. It didn't work, but I mean, like I not that I was accustomed to it, because it's not like I did it for a long time, but I wasn't like, I didn't have any predisposition about it.
Right.
It was, I was like actually kind of like, I wanted to go to therapy because I'm always one of them people, like I tell people stuff and then wish I didn't tell them. And I just wanted like a what they call it, a third ear, or just like somebody that I at least felt like was getting paid not to judge me, at least show that they was like not supposed to be judging me. So it was one of them. But I actually stopped therapy, and this was like a few years ago. And it was just because like I was going in there every week, every 2 weeks, and I was like struggling with some depression and just not liking how my life was going. And every week it was just the same shit.
Right.
Like, still don't like my life, I still gotta do this to, make my life better and to be at peace with my life, but I'm not doing it. And I was just like, therapy not gonna help me at this point. Like, I can only help me. So it was like one of them things. But I always been like, I know how to heal and shit like that. So I ain't never like, I didn't go to therapy because like I needed. It was almost like I just wanted somebody to talk to, and then it was just kind of like, okay, well, it's enough of talking. Like, I need action. I need to do some shit about my life and how to change it. Right. And 3 years later, I'm just now, doing this shit. But it's a process sometimes.
Take baby steps, man.
Yeah.
You got a long life to live. What about you? What got you like over the hump to just go ahead and go?
My parents.
Yeah.
Cause I was in a very toxic relationship before I had moved back to Illinois, and I was living in Arizona.
Oh, okay.
And
there's niggas in Arizona?
Yeah, some.
Like 15.
Like 15.
But at the time, before I moved back, the relationship was just really fucking toxic. And, we was together for a year and 6 months at the time, something like that. But, I'm the type of person that like to try to work things out and fix things and figure out how to work it out. But it seemed like with her, it just she never wanted to do that. We was always into it 24/7. She had an abortion with my child.
Jeez.
So it was crazy. And then it's a situation I'm dealing with.
The UFC kicked her ass. No, I'm just
It's a situation I'm dealing with now where this girl that I
see
messed around with back in Arizona,
the camera on.
she got back to me. She hit me. I had messed around with her, like I think it was in April, and so she got back to me a month later talking about I'm pregnant, and I'm like, okay, how do I know that shit is mine? Yeah, you could say that, but I don't know who the fuck you been with and shit like that. And so pretty much I just been talking to my therapist about how that relationship was going. This whole baby situation I'm trying to get figured out.
Right.
And so yeah, I'm actually going out there next weekend to get a DNA test. So I can
figure
this
is
shit
real.
out.
Why you gonna marry?
That nigga is canceled, right?
Nah. They doing it virtually. What are you talking about?
I thought he was canceled. I ain't heard him Murray in a minute.
Boy, I was just in my job break room. They was doing it virtually. I'm like, y'all niggas arguing on iPads.
I mean, yeah. So I mean, I just pretty much talk about everything that's going on now. But it was really my parents, because before I moved, my parents were saying I needed to do therapy because all the shit that was going on.
Right.
And they just kept saying it. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do it. I moved back here in September, but I didn't actually start doing it till November. So it took me a little minute to actually be like, do it, because they just kept asking and asking. I'm just like, fuck it, all right, I'm gonna do it. And then after I did it the first time, the therapist I got, she cool as hell. So I'm like, all right, I'll keep doing it. And now I am where I am now. So, and it helps a lot. It really
That's
does.
what's up, man. Congratulations.
Yeah. So,
Next random question, probably the last one. What do y'all think about interracial relationships? I had seen somebody the other day say interracial relationships is killing the black community.
I have no problem with it. I have no
I
problem
think people
with it
should
at
do
all.
them.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Me,
a couple.
it's a no for me. But
Ain't nothing wrong with a couple
People should do
of
them.
mixed babies here and there if y'all work out. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but I mean,
You know what? I don't like the stigma of people like seeking to have mixed babies.
I'm not saying I'm seeking.
No, not you. No,
Oh.
not you. I was just saying, like that. I think that's the only thing that kind of really bothers me.
Why you
right?
so defensive?
You got something to say? Nah, I think it's weird, right? To me, it's almost fetishizing. You know what I'm saying? Another race because you want to have a mixed baby.
You know, I used to want to have a mixed baby.
I mean,
but
I did
It's
too.
the whole, what they call it. The whole,
What happened to being in love?
So
Shit,
this was when I was real young. I was getting teased because I was black, and I just didn't want my kids to go through that.
Hurt.
And I was like, I'm gonna marry me a little white man or something, and I'm gonna have me a little mixed baby because I ain't gonna have. I'm like, they ain't finna do that. And I'm so pro chocolate. I'm like you couldn't even convince me. Like,
And I mean, I'm the same way. Like, I used to be like really into having a mixed child, and it's crazy because I might possibly have a mixed child.
Yeah, I know. You went to Arizona.
And so, I mean, like, back in high school and college, like in high school, I loved Hispanic women. It was like I had little different phases.
Right.
And then in college, I want to say my freshman and sophomore year, I was into white women. And then
I feel like, oh my bad, you go ahead.
junior and senior year, after, I went to Thailand, I fell in love with Asians. So it was just like, I was like all over the place. And then like after I finally graduated, I'm like, pretty much whoever come my way, it is what it is. I don't care your race or anything like that.
I think a lot of times
I don't discriminate.
I guess I can really speak for myself. A lot of black guys catch a lot of flack when they go away to school and end up talking to white girls. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I did. I was one of them.
no, I'm saying like catching flack though. I can kill us.
Yeah.
Anybody to talk to, be fucking
Yeah.
happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you got to realize what's there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
You only can hunt what's in the area.
Yeah. I mean, my school ain't. I went to Western Illinois. I didn't really have. It was kind of a mix of both. It was about 50-50. And then you had your like Asians and Pacific Islanders and shit like that. But it was mainly black and white. It was like half and half.
Right.
But I just had a little phase when I just was
because now it's new, right?
Yeah.
Around.
Yeah.
You grew up around white people, like
right. Exactly.
Yo, I went to all black high school. We had one Hispanic dude, and he failed Spanish. Like
that's wow. How?
That ass. That, and when I graduated, then they had got this one white kid, and he had a glass eye. Like,
what the fuck?
That was it. That was it. And then like you look at the difference between the students and the teachers, because about 80% of our teachers were white. Like,
and it's crazy because I got a perfect example. I went to 2 different schools, and they were 2 different types of schools. I went to Homewood Flossmoor.
Mm-hmm.
It's starting to turn mostly black now, but
it was mostly white.
It was mostly white. At the time I got there, it was about half and half. And so I'm used to like a mixed crowd, but then I ended up going to Simeon my senior year because
mostly black.
Yeah, because my parents moved. And I was like, damn, it's a big difference. I literally went from getting like maybe 1 or 2 C's to getting straight A's at Simeon. And I seen one white girl there. I said, what the fuck? I said, what made her go
Are
there?
you okay?
Yeah, I was like, I literally pointed her out. I'm like, bro, that's a white girl. What the fuck is she doing here? Like, I was so confused. I'm like,
bro, I'm going with you from HF, huh?
I guess so. Shit, I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely a big difference from going to most schools in the city and then, like a big ass suburban school.
Right.
So yeah, it's definitely a culture shock.
Hey.
I mean, my bad, but I forgot to mention. So at HF, you got people, hey, how you doing, man? Nice to meet you, shit like that. I kid you not. My first day, my first class was music class. Hey, everybody, I want to introduce y'all to our new student. What up, nigga? I said, what? That's how I got greeted. He was like, what up, nigga? I'm like, I've never been greeted like that before. Because they don't greet you like that.
At my house.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't come from a school to where they greet you like that and then the teacher don't say shit. The teacher was just like, okay. Like, she didn't give a fuck what he said. And I was just like, wow. It's going to be
be like, nigga, what you expect me to do?
Right.
So it's definitely a big difference. So that was definitely a culture shock. And then going overseas was too. I've been to like 8 different countries.
My man, well traveled.
Yeah, like I've been to, like I told you, Thailand, Vietnam, Singapore, China, South Korea, Japan.
Just cause?
No. I went to Thailand to study abroad, like I told you. Vietnam, I visited while I was there. In the other countries, it was for work.
Oh.
I was a courier. I was an air courier, so I used to deliver shit
okay.
all over.
Right.
So, I mean, that was fun. I met a lot of different people.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so.
All right, we pretty much at the end of this podcast. Anything y'all want to add? Anything y'all want to say?
These nuts. Sorry.
You're done. Okay.
I mean, I just really enjoyed my time. I'm definitely looking more to doing more, and we're just gonna keep going from here.
That's the only way is up.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, if y'all want to tell people one more time who you are, if you want to shout out your social media following so they know where to follow you guys.
Nisha Ray, NEISHA space RAE. Follow me, Nisha Ray _ on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you.
Well, again, I'm Jaquan. Instagram, you can follow me at RJLewis4000, or you can follow me on Facebook. It's just a simple Jaquan Lewis, and you find me on there. I don't got that Twitter shit, so just letting y'all know.
Twitter lit.
Oh, Snapchat too, King Lewis 95. Follow me on Snapchat.
Hey, Snapchat is hilarious because like I feel like people use that like as a new phone number. Like for real. Like a while ago, I was trying to talk to this girl, and I was like, "Yo, let me get your number." She's like, "Nah, you got my Snapchat though."
Yeah, everybody be saying that. Yeah.
Well, huh?
You don't need my number. Just follow me on Snap.
On Snap? Get out of here. Whatever. Y'all can follow me on all social media platforms. Simply just Will. It gets no simpler than that. Make sure y'all follow Third Post Media on all social media platforms. Post like your heartbeat. None of that post plus all the other bull crap y'all be trying to type in. Make sure y'all look out for Will and Denise with our 2 actors here. I had a great time working with you guys. You guys are very professional. And we are out.
Period.